Oh, I started?
Yeah.
Hello, welcome back to the LJMU MA Short Film Festival podcast. I'm Finlay and this is Sophia.
And we've got the Fiction Strand up for you tonight, and we've got a really good show, I'd say.
We've got a great guest.
Yeah, not talking about Finlay himself, because Finlay is going to speak about the Fiction Strand today just because he is one of the programmers for it. We have also got, which is actually an amazing guest, no offence, critically acclaimed writer of The Responder, Tony Schumacher, who we've done a little interview with. So we will be putting that on here as well. After that, we'll be coming back, and we did do our Oscar predictions. So we're going to go through and we're going to basically see who won.
Yeah, we are. So where should we start now?
Well, let's talk about fiction.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, how are we feeling?
Really good. The fiction films are really great this year. There's a really wide variety of films to pick from, and they were all amazing.
And I'm going to say, I think we've mentioned this before, we were so lucky to all get the strand that we wanted as programmers. Obviously that means that Finlay did want to do the Fiction Strand. So what made you want to be part of the Fiction Strand?
Fiction's just always been my genre. Like literally most films I watch, the vast majority of films I watch are all fiction. I don't really watch a lot of animation, watch a little bit of experimental, but it's more, yeah, fiction's always been the one I've loved.
Yeah, and from knowing Finlay, I can vouch for him with this. Every film that he watches literally about 5 times.
If I like something, it's getting rewatched.
I think you've seen, there's a few that have come out this year that I think he's been to see. Bladdered the Odeon Pass and been to see about 5 times each one. I've
seen One Battle 6 times.
Yeah.
So Marty Supreme 5 times. And
yeah, that's something I've come to know about him anyway. And what can you speak to our viewers about the Fiction Strand? Obviously, we encourage everyone to come. Every event's going to be amazing. But now we've got Finlay here. What would you say to viewers to encourage them to come to the Fiction Strand?
There is literally something for everyone in this strand. We've got 7 films. They're all really different, come from different backgrounds, different style of direction, different budgets. There's one film that Thea, it's a Greek film. It's literally got a budget of 20 grand and it's been funded by the Greek Council. That is unbelievable, and to just have that exclusively at this festival, and be able to watch it, you don't get that anywhere.
It's true. I mean, when we did do the screenings, Fiction had so many. How many submissions did Fiction have in the end?
It had
over 800.
Yeah, it was 850 something.
Yeah, I mean that was the bulk of our screening when we were doing the screenings. Everything that was coming over kept coming up Fiction, and there's so much in this. I mean, some of the films that I put through on the screen are in there, and I'd say it's so rich, the characters, it's sort of I think a lot of shorts do this, it sort of made you want to see where their stories could go next, or definitely. It could be a feature, or it could be another side. You fall in love with the characters.
It's interesting because as I was watching them, especially these really well-made ones, I was like, oh my God, we've both made fictional films, and it's how have they done this?
Yeah.
How have they actually achieved this? Because we know how hard it is to make such a short, small-scale film.
It's true.
They are unbelievable. I
mean, I think that is something to encourage any student filmmakers out there watching. I would say, obviously this is a student festival, it's run by students. It invites students from all over the globe to submit for free, so no barriers there. But I would encourage, on that basis of what we've just said, it's so interesting to see what people do with different budgets. Some of the budgets are so low as well, and what they do with them, it is quite inspiring and motivating. So I think that's something that I would encourage student filmmakers to come and see it for. But yeah, tell us about the night then, Finn. Tell us the logistics of the night.
The night is next Thursday. It starts at 5 o'clock in the Redmond's building. We've got 7 films, and then we've got Q&As with 2 or 3 members from directors and producers of the films. Yeah,
there may be more. We're waiting for people to get back.
Confirmation still.
But what's amazing about this as well is we obviously have our Q&As that we've already got because we've fell in love with these films already, so we want to find out more about them. But we will be passing the floor on to the audience.
Yeah.
So any audience questions?
Yeah, because this will be, if you're into films and want to learn more about filmmaking itself, this is the best way to learn. You don't watch these big budget films and think, oh yeah, this is how they did this. if you every great director starts with short films.
Yeah.
It's because it's small scale. You learn different camera techniques, lighting, sound, everything on a much smaller scale. So you see everything.
Yeah. Tony actually touches on that in his interview as well. Yeah. So it's nice to hear it from somebody, I suppose, who's come from like writing smaller and then where they've gone. The Q&As I think are going to be really valuable. I do.
Yeah, I really do think each day there's some great Q&As that are going to be made.
You've also got your audience award there. So these films are live already now. So if you want to, you can go on, you can start watching them. The festival kicked off. Oh, I'm saying they're live, they're not. They will be live tomorrow, is what I meant to say. I get my days mixed up. Friday the 20th. So they will be live tomorrow. So you can go on there. Your audience award is such a special award. Don't know whether you want to tell them a bit about that.
Yeah, so each night, each category has an award from the jurors, but then the audience themselves get to decide who wins the
audience award.
By the most votes on that. Yeah. And yeah, it's really remarkable. We had Max last year, he won the audience award.
Yeah, and he actually came from Mexico.
Came from Mexico.
Yeah, so it was amazing that he actually came and then ended up going on to win the award. I know. He got our special mention as well for documentary. He was so close to winning that award, but the audience award you can vote for online or in person. It's the only award that engages the viewers and the audience. So I would say I think it's really special. I think it gives a voice to the community, and I think it's the collective community that are showing what films made a really big impact on them. Instagram as well, but with your letterboxd, if you go on there and you submit 10 reviews, 30 to 100 words, you're automatically in with a chance for a £50 voucher. Yeah. Amazon voucher, where you can get anything you want.
Camera equipment. This could be the 50 quid to start your filmmaking career.
There you go. So as long as it's £50 and under, we can supply that to you. So get on your letterboxd as well. Our website, where you can book your tickets for the screening. Honestly, would urge you to come and actually see them in person if you can, because there's nothing better than seeing things on the big screen. But you can obviously look online as well and vote for your audience.
And you get to see us, come talk to us, tell us about the podcast.
The host.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will be hosting Thursday.
Yeah,
so yeah,
it'll be good, it'll be really good.
Yeah, fab. Right, we're going to move on now to our interview with Tony Schumacher. So enjoy as much as we did. And stay tuned, because we're going to have our Oscar predictions.
Yeah, it's going to get heated.
It's going to get heated, yeah. Thank you. Bye.
How did you develop the confidence to write from personal experience? It's very difficult to develop the confidence to write from personal experience. It's like you've got to trust yourself, and there's two ways to do it, I think. The first thing that I did was I just said, well, nobody's going to read this, so even if it's terrible, it's okay, because no one's going to read it. But then you've got to trust yourself to trust your own judgment and be honest with yourself, because you know if it's good or if it's bad. If you're being brutally honest with yourself, you should know if it's good or if it's bad. And I think that from that, the confidence should come. And if it's bad, well, that's okay, because the more you write, the better it will get. So it's fine to write rubbish. Trust me, I do it all the time. It's okay to write rubbish. The most important thing about developing confidence is honesty, I think, being honest with yourself. And how would I advise student writers to find and trust their own voice? Listen to yourself, listen to that internal dialogue. My characters, I often say dialogue outside, and if it, out loud, sorry, I don't say it outside, that'd be weird, but I often say it out loud. And I think by saying it out loud, you can hear if it sounds honest, and you can hear if it sounds true. And if it sounds honest and true, and if it sounds like something that you'd want to listen to and you'd want to watch, well, then I think you've found your voice. For emerging film writers working within tight budgets and short run times, How can limitations sharpen rather than not dilute storytelling? I think everything now, the biggest show in the world, I mean, Responder 1, which is just behind me there, Responder 1, I think we had £12 million to make Responder 1, which is terrifying, truth be told. Responder 2, I think we had about 10. So we lost £2 million straight away. So that is like, that sharpens your storytelling, because the message that you want to get across, you've got fewer tools to do it. So it makes you kind of, if anything, I'm not suggesting that this is a fact, but if anything, a tighter budget enables you to be less flabby. If you've got something that you need to tell, and you've got fewer actors, or you've got fewer locations, or less time, I mean, often it's just less time, you've got to get to the point. You've got to really be certain of what it is you want to say. And if you've got that certainty, work back from that. What's the easiest way I can do it? And I tell you what, if you're looking to get ahead in the industry, being able to tell really good stories in a concise manner, you know, using brevity is like your favourite thing on editing, trust me. Like, and that, when I say brevity, I mean not just dialogue, I'm talking about scenes, I'm talking about locations. If you can shrink that right down and make a forehand or a two-hander, you've immediately got something which is more personal and tighter. So look upon it as a positive and not a negative. That's the only thing you can do. Michael Caine's got a saying about use a negative. Use a negative. Like, find what the negative is and use that as an opportunity, turn it into a positive. So if you haven't got any money, figure out a way to do it cheaper, because that'll give you a uniqueness. The central character in the responder is morally complex. What practical strategies would you recommend to student filmmakers trying to build nuanced characters? Practical strategies when it comes to building nuanced characters, they've got to be honest, they've got to be real people, they've got to feel real. And you can do anything, you can make the most complex plot in the world, but if the character doesn't feel real, it won't fly. So they've got to sound real, and they've got to behave in real ways, even if they've got to plant a nuclear bomb on top of the Empire State Building, as long as it is real. When they speak, they have to, you know, I often say to myself, if I'm writing something, I'll often say to myself, hang on a minute, would anyone really say that? Is that what people would actually say? And I think if it's everything, every answer I'm giving you, everything is based on reality. It's based on honesty. It's based on, like, the writer asking themselves, is this true? And if your characters are true, it doesn't matter how much time. You can be, you know, these guys who rip off tourists in London on London Bridge, you know, playing like with stupid games and stuff. They only get 30 seconds to rip someone off, and they're very morally complex and duplicitous kind of people. So, but they're real. And if you can make your characters real as an actual human being that you want to know and you want to talk to, you can do anything with them. You can make them anything, and you can do it in 3 lines. For writers hoping festivals like this can act as a springboard, student festivals are meaningful industry gateways for 2 reasons, I think. One is just that they give you an opportunity to put your work in front of people. It's all like people who can talk the talk, you know, people who can like blab about how great they are always let down if their work is on view and it isn't great. Whereas if you can show a short film festival or a student festival, it's always a real opportunity to share your stuff. Like, a shared piece of work is better than 100 meetings. It's better than having the best agents in the world. Just a good bit of work. My first script that got me noticed was I didn't have an agent. I used that script to get me the agent, and it was like my agent's a really good agent, but he would have been utterly pointless if I didn't have a good script. So if you're shy and if you can't talk to people, or if you're someone who doesn't enjoy selling, because a lot of this industry is selling, just showing it's invaluable, and it gives you that platform to show stuff. Early decisions in relationships that for me was that I took a chance in sending stuff to people. I just took a chance, and I trusted myself to be honest with myself and know that my work was good enough to put out there. Don't put out substandard stuff. Really mean it when you say, I can't do no more with this. Make it as good as it can possibly be, and then it's the best calling card you'll ever have in the best environment that you'll get to share it. So good luck with your work, and I hope this festival's just the best thing in the world for you.
And thank you so much to Tony Schumacher for the interview. It was a real privilege to have you, and we hope you, the audience, got a lot out of it, because he's very insightful.
Yeah, it was an amazing interview. We're gonna go into our Oscar predictions now, and we're gonna see. We're gonna have a little chat about it, obviously, but we're just gonna obviously see who won, who got the most nominations right.
It's gonna be heated.
It's gonna get heated. Okay, so we're gonna start off with, I suppose, the technical side of things, the filmmaking side of things. So let's go for best cinematography. Sorry, we've got our phones because we're trying to get an order out of it that we haven't actually written down.
It's a long list, but yeah, we know what we're doing.
Best cinematography.
Best cinematography. We both put one battle after another.
Yeah, so we lost there.
Yep, we lost.
Obviously Sinners won, and it was well deserved. Also, obviously, first female cinematographer to win an Oscar, which is, and she even said, she was like, I want all the women here to stand up.
Yeah. That
was a good moment.
Yeah.
Progressive.
Yeah, that is really good.
Yeah. So well done to our girl Autumn.
One battle should have won that.
Couldn't let it lie. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Best editing.
Best editing, we both put one battle after another.
Yeah, and we were right.
Correct, because that was a nearly 3-hour film that felt like an hour.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
It's so true that, like, I flew through it. I couldn't even believe that it was over when I watched it.
It's insane how quick paced it is.
We were saying about the editing where, obviously, where the character went from being like a young girl into like the modern day in like that bow.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've just done it. It was just unbelievable. There were so many really good editing points in there, to be fair.
There's so many different plot points that just transition into each other as well.
Yeah.
There's the whole Sean Penn storyline, the Leonardo DiCaprio storyline, Chase Infinities, the way it all just blends in together is beautiful.
It was fantastic. Let's move on to, I mean, we could speak about it all day, but we're going to move on because we've got loads to do. Let's go for score.
Score.
An interesting one for us.
This is interesting.
So I went for Begonia.
And I went for one battle after another.
And we both lost.
Yeah.
So Sinners again, which was again.
It did have a great score.
To be honest, the Oscars was like, I know it is the Academy, but it was a hard one this year. There was a lot of, I think all of the films were so strong.
Yeah, they were really strong. And to be fair, Ludwig Göransson, it's his second Oscar now.
Yeah.
And he's he's like probably going to be the best composer going.
Well, that's it. It's well deserved. I think Begonia for me, just the I think I felt like the score and the sound in general, I suppose, was also part of the narrative. I felt like it told the story along with everything else that was going on, cinematography, the way the characters were. So I just sort of seen that come on as Begonia, but well deserved for Sinners.
I thought one battle after another. I just always think about that opening. The dun, dun, dun.
It was strong.
And it just opens with Tiana Taylor's face, and then it like the little fade in, Leonardo DiCaprio. It gives me goosebumps just talking. I was listening to it this morning.
I think the moment in Sinners that I think has captured that score award. I mean all of it, but that moment when they are in the barn and it's showing you all the past
generations.
And the
generations. That was unbelievable.
And even future generations and the power. And I do think yeah, that was spectacular.
That is
cinematic
easily the
moment.
best scene of Sinners, isn't it?
It was fantastic.
It is incredible, that bit.
Shall we move on to Best Supporting Actress?
Best supporting actress.
So I put Woomy for Sinners.
And I put... Who did I put?
I all know you put.
Oh yeah, I put Taylor Taylor.
Yeah. One battle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, we were wrong on that one.
We were wrong.
Yeah, Amy Madigan took home. I mean, Amy Madigan has absolutely swept the awards, to be fair, and another well deserved. The way she portrayed that character was fantastic.
I was quite surprised. Horror doesn't really get much acting awards, does it?
It's so true. I think horror at the moment is it's like elevated. I think there's a lot of studios that are doing it a lot of justice. A24 being one of
A24
them.
big one. I feel like the hype of Get Out really sweeped everything, didn't
Well,
it?
like Sinners as well.
Well, true,
I
yeah.
mean,
It's horror,
at the end of the
isn't
day,
it?
I feel like horror at the moment is doing maybe what horror used to do. People think that horror's just, there's so much of it, which there
Yeah.
is, but there's so much crap of other stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, horror's the one that gets like given the banks down the banks. You know
I
what I
saw a thing that said often producers give horror filmmakers a lot more money because of how much money they make, but they also get so much creative freedom
the chains.
because they know they'll get the money back from
Yeah.
it being a horror.
Yeah, I think horror for me at the moment is horroring.
Yeah.
Because it's basically, you know, it's doing what it was always meant to do and what the classics do. It's taking real life issues,
Yeah.
turning it into like metaphors or
100%.
symbols, and you know that's why the story is so
100%.
strong, isn't it? Okay, so we are gonna move on to Best Supporting Actor. Makes sense.
Best supporting actor, we both agreed with Sean Penn.
Sean Penn.
He was unbelievable.
Absolutely, there was no other winner for
No,
me,
there
to be
wasn't.
honest.
I think this is the biggest different divide between first and second place.
Yeah, you were so right when you said that. That was definitely
It's-
more than deserved. I just don't know how he even fucking held his face the way he did for the whole film.
No, there's so much to that character as well.
Yeah.
Like, he's this horrible, absolutely harrowing person,
Yeah.
but he's so pathetic as well at the same time.
such a weak.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he's
That
this.
masculinity
Yeah.
that is like controls and makes him so weak.
Even just his walk
Yeah.
and his whole, like, just his
Demeanour.
mannerisms,
Yeah.
yeah. And he's so pathetic in their meetings.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. It was like actually a comedy.
That's what I mean. It's funny. It's
All
a
of
funny
them.
character.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we move on to now Best Actress?
Yeah, let's do it.
So Best Actress for me was Jessie from Hamlet. Jessie
Yes,
Buckley.
I put the exact same.
Yeah.
Because she was unbelievable. in it.
What a performance.
Yeah.
I mean, like I think actually watched another Jessie Buckley film last night, Wild Rose.
Oh,
It's
that was
actually
one of the
really good.
first ones where
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
the dancer, is she?
She's like she's a country singer
Oh,
from
that was
Glasgow.
good.
Was sick, but Jessie Buckley is just getting into these roles now where I think because she's shown what she can do for years.
Yeah.
She's such a diverse, like she can basically do any role, I think.
Yeah.
But in Hamlet, oh my god, that scream.
She's heartbreaking,
Like,
isn't she?
It's just, and just how much she basically like represents nature and
Yeah.
this force to be reckoned with and the power that she has, and then to be broken.
Yeah.
It's just, that performance was insane.
Yeah, it was really beautiful. It really was.
Best actor.
Best actor.
Okay, so I said Michael B. Jordan.
And I said Timothy Chalamet.
So you are about Chalamet is an interesting character at the minute. I mean, a lot of people are saying that he sort of threw it away by his opera and ballet comment. I think it would have been decided by then.
Well, apparently it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we even spoke about this on the radio the other day. That's how big it was.
Yeah.
We came to promote the festival.
Scandal.
And the first thing we were asked about was the scandal.
So I think Timothy Chalamet's being very naive in that. And I'm sure like his mum has something to do with dance.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure I read something I should have known, but yeah, it was a naive thing. I don't think it was the thing that threw the award away for him.
No, I don't think it was.
Yeah. I just think Michael B. Jordan did obviously the job he did in Sinners, portraying two characters like that. I think, and leading the film, leading the whole storyline. You know, I think it was a fantastic performance.
Him and Ryan Coogler worked really well.
Yeah,
He did Black Panther and Creed.
yeah,
But Chalamet should have won.
yeah. I'm a big Chalamet fan.
Chalamet should have won.
I think the Oscars can sometimes be, because I don't want to take it away from Michael B. Jordan as well, because it was fully
No,
deserved.
he did a great job.
Yeah, and I'm not even saying that anyway. I think he should have been the winner. I think what the Oscars do and the Academy does, we've seen it with other actors, they sort of wait until you're at a certain age or you've had so much done. It's almost like you can't win one until
It's like Leo.
this, you know.
It's like Leo, isn't it? Even Leo now still gets snubbed, unless he got snubbed the other day.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't even get nominated for Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with Leo, I'm a little bit like what he did win for was The Revenant, which was obviously a fantastic film, but it's just not what I would have given
It's
the
no one's
award
top
for.
Leo film, is it?
It's not. Yeah, it feels a bit pretentious, that actually, doesn't it?
The what?
The Revenant win.
Yeah.
Not on his part, on the Academy's part.
Yeah.
But Michael B. Jordan, I think it was Smoke and Stack, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, the difference in the characters. When he became the vampire, I thought I was doing like a spoiler, and I was like, knows it. When he became the vampire, oh my god, that scene where it was like looking up from him when he was like trying to get through.
Yeah.
Through the door. Yeah, it was fantastic. Where are we up to? Oh, are we already on Best Director?
We've got a few. We've got international.
Should we do international
Yeah,
next?
we do international. We were both correct with Sentimental Value.
Sentimental Value. Yeah,
it was
a
really
clear
good.
winner for
Yeah,
us.
it was unbelievable.
Fans of The Worst Person in the World.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a clear winner. It was great to see that lead role again. Where do we go now?
Should we do one of the screenplays?
Let's go for it.
We've got Best Adapted Screenplay.
I said Hamlet.
And I said One Bat After Another.
So another winner.
As
Yeah.
it should be.
Yeah. I do you know what? Again, the calibre of these films this year, as always at the Oscars, I think Jessie Buckley's performance in Hamlet, I think overall cinematography, the score, things like, I just felt like it was adapted really well, the story flowed really well, and they brought even that part where the kids are where they're asleep they're going to sleep, and they say like the Grim Reaper's there.
Yeah.
The way they brought the themes of Shakespeare to life, I just thought maybe we were going to go down that route with Hamlet.
Yeah.
But it was not to be.
To be fair.
Oh my god, no pun intended.
Was it meant to be or not to be?
You were mean that. Love it.
To be fair, I will say it is kind of a cheat about One Battle being adapted, because it's very, very loosely adapted from Vineland.
Yeah.
Where it basically just takes a few ideas from it and then makes its own story.
So yeah, I mean, it was the sweeping winner this year, wasn't it? So I suppose, okay, so Best Original Screenplay.
Best Original. I put Marty Supreme.
And I put Sinners.
Well done.
Yes. Yeah, I think it was a clear winner for an original screenplay. I've not really seen a storyline like that. It's very unique. Again, it blends into real life issues and things that we need to be thinking about now. So yeah, I thought that was a clear winner for me. It's okay, you can be disappointed.
No, to be fair, Sinners was really good. I thought Marty Supreme was going to do it though, because I thought 9 nominations, it's got to win one. Because I loved that film as well.
Yeah.
It just didn't. It literally won nothing that line, did it?
No, it was so well received. Like the run up to it, the marketing and
That's
things.
what I mean.
I think the marketing was huge.
Yeah, it was
the market made you think it was
insane.
going to win.
Everyone knew about it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the people, the creative directors they had involved, even on Aidan Zamira was on it.
Yeah.
On the marketing and everything. And I think obviously the power of marketing as well is like get it in people's head. People will think it's going to win.
Everyone knows about the orange ball.
Yeah. But I mean, I absolutely loved the film. I think it was also a deserved winner. You know, I think there's just some things that just take the biscuit.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. We've done our screenplays. Are we up to? We're up to the Too Big.
Yeah, we're all up to the Too Big.
Do we go Best Director or Best Picture? Best
Did you alright? Yeah, let's do it. Do you want to say yours?
I went for Chloe Zhao.
And I went for Paul Thomas Anderson.
So obviously Film won that one.
I was made up for him. It had to be his night.
Yeah.
30 years he's been in the industry and he's got nothing. The masterpiece he's made, and tonight was his night. Well, the other night was his night.
I will say, and this is quite ignorant, I didn't know that Paul Thomas Anderson hadn't won an Oscar.
Yeah.
So I am actually really pleased. For,
Yeah.
I'm not like a sore loser there, because I mean the film was absolutely incredible anyway.
Yeah.
It was well deserved. And I think he was just deserved an Oscar anyway.
It's crazy.
It's like what we said before, isn't it?
Well, it's crazy because if you look at his films, they're literally, even his like lesser popular ones, they're a director's dream because of how well they are. Like The Master, There Will Be Blood, and now like he's, you know, it was a big gamble how big a budget it was. It's the only film that's actually made a proper profit in his entire career.
Yeah. I mean, I like even like going right back to like Boogie Nights. It's just a fantastic film, isn't it? I think he's a master, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
You know, it was well deserved.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen a female director win. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And it was really well directed.
It was fantastic. And I do believe somewhere in the future it will be Chloe Zhao's night. Yeah. And then of course,
Best Picture.
Best Picture.
Very similar to the Best Directors.
You have to do that if you want. It makes no sense.
I agree.
Okay, so I'm Hamnet.
I put one bar after another.
Yeah.
That had to be.
I think again, I've said it a few times, it was such a strong night. There was so many, the diversity of films, but the calibre of the quality of them were all.
I think pound for pound, it's been the best Oscars in quite a long time.
Yeah, it was fantastic. And I think I do, that's for me, I think it was well deserved on any part, really.
It was my favourite film of the year.
Yeah.
I thought it was so good. I literally saw it 6 times in the cinema. Like, it's just incredible. It's it's such a. I really want to rewatch it now. Even it's so good.
Do you know what? To be honest, think about it now with movies, because sometimes you just need a bit of time to sleep on things and stuff. But I suppose really, it's actually the way it has been adapted. Obviously, loosely took certain themes. But it is actually quite relevant to today, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really relevant.
The masculinity, the white power structures. Yeah, and the immigration officers. I do think that's the thing I loved the most about the film.
It takes a smart view of modern times.
It does. And it packs it into a genre bending epic, I suppose.
Also the action. Paul Thomas Anderson's never made action in his life.
No.
And the action is really like just unique and great. That final car chase scene is insane.
It's incredible. And just as we spoke about before, the way it just moves seamlessly between all the characters' stories, between the different genres. It was incredible.
I absolutely adore that film.
I think we can agree that it was the winner.
It's worthy of winning, isn't it?
It was.
Worthy of winning.
That was our take on the Oscars. I really enjoyed doing that. I'm going to do that for every award. I'm going to do that for our festival. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you guys. Let us know your thoughts on the Oscars.
Yeah, in the comments, let us know how many that you got right or wrong. So yeah, before we go, we just want to remind you again, get your tickets for the Fiction Night. Get them for all the festivals.
Yeah, of course. It's going to be a great night, every night.
Yeah. Thursday the 26th, we've got Fiction. That's going to close our Strand screenings. You can go on the website, you can book tickets for free. You can also go on our socials to check out like our trailers. Letterboxd, don't forget about that. And obviously your audience award.
And you can just walk in, by the way, if you haven't got a ticket.
Yeah,
it's like a loose thing. Don't worry if you haven't, but tickets might sell out. So. Yeah.
And we have got online, you can watch there. Yeah. I would really encourage that vote for the Paper Birds Award for Audience
Yeah,
Award.
please do. It means a lot to the filmmakers.
Yeah. And it's a way for you to get interactive with us, which is always nice.
Please get in contact with us.
So yeah, also book your tickets for the awards night. The awards night is going to be, it's just going to be absolutely amazing. Like,
it's going to be great.
It's in a gorgeous event space. It's in scale, in the Fabric District. It is stunning. You can book or you can turn up, but booking tickets.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
it just gives us an idea for the numbers.
You'll see screenings of the winners. You'll hear from the winners, which is always lovely. There's a bar.
Yeah. I think we're going to have quite a few afterwards, Lydia. Don't worry, afterwards, because we know you'll be watching this.
That's just our director of the festival. But yeah, thank you again, and tune in next time.
Yeah, thank you guys.